Fort Collins. The Rams control to get us started. Here is Jorgensen back in the starting lineup. Battling back from a knee injury. A near steal there. Rechsteiner now. Shot clock to 12. Patience from the Rams. Jace Butler with 6. Jorgensen now with 4. Skips it with 1 at a time. Pasquarelli way off target and a shot clock violation.
And if you're Utah State, Greg, that's exactly what you want on the first possession. 30 seconds of really, really good man-to-man defense.
Trying to vacuum the energy out of this arena. And now we'll see the Aggies for the first time. Here's MJ Collins. The Vanderbilt transfer on an absolute tear. False slab goes to work. Short pop is good.
On the road, you need guys like Falslev, Collins, your older, experienced guys, Drake Allen, to step up and play well. Great sign right there by Falslev with easy basket.
Colorado State coming off a win over Air Force. That snapped a 2-game skid for the Rams. Pasquarelli, the kick. It's Jorgensen all day. All net.
Utah State gambled right there, Greg. Got out of position, put them in rotation, and gave open 3 to Jorgensen.
Utah State, they've lost 2 in a row. Most recently to UNLV. Falslev now. It's Allen from 3. Not there. Rechsteiner now in transition. Steps back, the 3-ball. Rebound skying is MJ Collins. Here come the Aggies. Allen's coast to coast. His reverse deflected the defense from the Rams. Butler now, Rashawn Bemba. A tangle and a whip. His first 2 seasons couldn't script it much better. Butler driving baseline, cut off. Shot clock to 10. Timer to 6 for Pasquarelli. Bemba, backdoor. Pasquarelli at the rim, lays it in.
The way Colorado State runs offense, they want to be able to run offense through their 5-man right there. Bemba, terrific pass on the back door.
5-2 start for Colorado State on a 5-0 run. Falslev, can he answer? He does. Mason Falslev, all Mountain West preseason pick. Plays a ton of minutes for this Utah State squad. They need him to be successful. Bemba left alone. Shot clock to 10 for Pasquarelli. Bemba battling. The kick. Jorgensen. A second 3.
And the ability to play Bemba and Jorgensen together finally gives Colorado State that inside-outside post presence and 3-point presence from the post play that Coach Ferokovich wanted.
Completely has changed their approach for the better. Collins, can he get started? You know it.
That's a great sign right there for Collins.
Comes in averaging 19.3 points per game. And he has knotted things at 8 here early. Thanks, Jeff. Welcoming our audience on FS1, and Pasquarelli greets you with a 3-ball.
One of the major keys for Utah State, defend the 3-point line. They've got to be more conscious of the shooters. Colorado State surrounds with multiple shooters, but they've got to be smart in the way they help in the post.
11-8 Colorado State. Such a better beginning than what we saw in the December 20th meeting. Allen navigating, can't hit the battle. Then Keller stripped. Here's Butler, sees a lane, driving kick. More Jorgie from the corner. Yes!
The trifecta, Jorgensen and right now, a healthy Jorgensen, a healthy Memba.
It's a 6-0 run for the Rams. El-Amin, he responds.
I like that young freshman. Skilled, long, not afraid of the moment on the road. Really nice shot by El-Amin.
Second highest rated recruit they've ever gotten as a freshman. Big addition. Pasquarelli now. Jump stop, he's stripped, and a whistle.
And with no minute restrictions.
These teams on a tear shooting the basketball. They just made their last 3 triples. A couple of changes now. Jevin Muniz has come on for Colorado State. Here's Pasquarelli. Shot clock to 2. At a time, Pasquarelli tries to dish in the corner. Booth, wave it off. They say first a shot clock violation. And now the head man for Colorado State, Ali Farouk-Manesh, in his first season. Steve, he's got to love the way his guys have come out tonight.
Coach Farouk-Manesh is ecstatic the way they came out. 14-11, up 3, making threes. The only thing he's frustrated about is that last possession, coming out of the media timeout and not the ability to get a shot off.
Carson Templin on now. Here's Collins driving, but first a whistle. It's so loud in here, you can barely hear that whistle on the drive.
The student section has really showed out tonight. Moby madness in full effect tonight, but that's a good foul by Booth. Running Collins off the three-point line, that's what Collins does best.
Collins catching with a hand in his face. Tough shot off the side of the backboard. Fans in Moby like that. Here's Rex Steiner. Muniz had been starting, now a critical guy off the bench. And a whistle. Mason Falslev will take a seat. Gary Clark comes on for Utah State. Jared Calhoun talking about Clark, someone he wants to see more out of.
Gary Clark is too talented. Last 3 games, 4 points, 4 rebounds in 24 minutes. They need another post threat.
Pasquarelli with 2 on the timer, not there. And out of the pack, it's Colby King. He'll wait for reinforcements. What a difference from their last meeting back December 20th. It was a dominant start for Utah State. 12-0, then 32-8. Not the case this evening. Timer to 10, it's Templin. King turns the corner, drive and kick. Perryman from 3. Gets the friendly roll, not there. Jorgensen and Muniz now working. Here's Rex Steiner, the Virginia Tech transfer. Pasquarelli from 3, rattles it in.
Really good patience there by the Rams. Rex Steiner finds his other 3-point shooting mate, Pasquarelli.
Pasquarelli 3 threes in the win over Air Force. A dominant outing, 81-52. Clark on the loose ball. Collins. Perryman, this time driving. Tries to spot Templin, not there. Rex Steiner, he's got help and just lost the handle. Basketball. And Jared Calhoun was so fired up after that loss to UNLV. He said, by far my worst loss. Just was disgusted, he said, by the effort, the playing and the coach, and telling that to KSL. So really wanted to see something different tonight.
When you're up 14 with 12 minutes to go at your house in that kind of environment, you are going to be frustrated when you lose.
Double team here. Shot clock to 4. Perryman navigating and hitting.
Terrific move by Perryman, getting into the teeth of the defense.
True freshman from San Francisco, California. And now Pasquarelli. A tie-up. Falslev. And we'll get a whistle away from the ball. Falslev thinks he's getting a tie-up. There's a foul on the other side of the court.
And Perryman, good little in and out. Finishes with the right and avoids the contact, avoids Jorgensen getting wide on Jorgensen with a nice little layup.
So the result, the one that Utah State wanted as they get the ball back and then give it right away. The foul there went on Jorgensen away from the ball after that near tie-up. Recksteiner dealing with El Amin here on a mismatch. And then a kick. Manesh fired up.
Colorado State trying to run offense, and we talked about the last game where they had them pressured out really far up towards half court. You can slowly see their offense is starting to get a little bit more, too much pressure. They've got to be able to beat guys off the dribble and break that pressure a little bit.
Butler working to Jorgensen. Shot clock to 10 for Colorado State. Pressure increasing from the Rams, rather from the Aggies. They get the turnover now. El Amin takes it, the finger roll, and he gets the roll.
The young freshman, keep your eyes on him. Logan, Utah is ecstatic to have him.
Now 10 points off turnovers for Utah State. That's their recipe. Jorgensen, that's his recipe.
When you pressure and trap, if you break the trap, you're going to be susceptible to open threes.
Perryman lost
over and crossing over left with a nice finish for the young freshman.
5 points early for El Amin. He has become a regular part of the starting lineup. Now 11 straight starts. Bemba battling, spinning with the left and hits.
With a healthy Colorado State, they put you in a tough position, Greg. Where are you going to help from? You're going to help off Pasquarelli, Recksteiner, Jorgensen, Butler. They're all really, really good three-point shooters. So it allows Bemba to play one-on-one in the post.
Colorado State on a 5-0 run. Falslev directing traffic.
Too much dribbling, too much dribbling. You got to move the ball.
It's Clark. No good. Recksteiner. Pasquarelli fading off the glass. .7-0 run now for Colorado State. And Pasquarelli, the second man, into double figures. He's got 10, Jorgensen with 14. El Amin from 3. And Recksteiner's there. Jorgensen in space and a little no-look right well. Perryman out to El Amin to the hoop, lays it up and in.
And live ball turnovers, those are called pick sixes, where you take one and you got one easy, you got an easy layup on the other end. Jorgensen, when he watches tape, you can see right now he's tapping himself on the chest. He had Butler at the top. He made the wrong read. He had the 45-degree kick out.
Now 9 turnovers for Colorado State, and the Aggies making them pay. Jorgensen calls his own number. Threes, he can drive. We've seen that all tonight as he makes the second free throw.
Coach Ferrogmanish talked about his team putting a full 40 minutes together. Right now, it's can you finish this half? These last 3 minutes, you're up 7, can you finish?
That's an air ball from MJ Collins, who's been held in check early. He's 1 for 3. Seven-point edge, tied for the largest advantage this first half for the Rams. Jorgensen, El Amin. Spinning, draws a crowd. Pasquarelli, a rainbow. Front rim. Good fight from Perryman. El Amin trailing, rhythm triple, off to the right side. Bemba running the court and finishes.
Utah State. They have been connected. Yesterday at practice, I thought they went through their stuff and guarded it extremely well, and I thought they'd be focused and ready to play tonight.
Falslev escaping Muniz, steps back. That's a long two. There's a whistle under the basket. That one ripped. Rex Steiner sets the table. 90 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Jorgensen. Fires cross court. Rex Steiner, hand in his face, air ball. Jorgensen, the follow, rejected, and a whistle. Jorgensen good on the second, now a 10-point lead.
The Aggies average 84.5 points a game. They're sitting at 23 right now with a minute to go.
Meanwhile, Jorgensen already 17 points, only averaging 12.5 on the season. Collins off the screen. He's been off. Tough start for MJ.
He came in the last 3 games, 5 for 22 for 3. He's got to get himself going.
It was 4-13 against UNLV from the field, 5 of 13 at Grand Canyon. Jorgensen turn and face, feeling it.
Have a night, Kyle. Have a night.
Timeout called. Now well on his way to a 20-point night and then some. Aggies out of the timeout. About a 5-second difference, shot and game clock. Collins left alone, corner 3, that's long. El Amin, the rebound. Falslev cutting, the floater's pure. Shot clock off, last 8 seconds of this half for the Rams. Muniz with 5. Muniz on the drive, tries to dish, and just 1/10 of a second left as that one heads out.
Another 3.
As we get started in the second half.
And again, remember, the one area Coach Verotnes said that they have to improve on, can they put a full 40 minutes together? And a really good job, Utah State, getting to the glass and getting in their pressure.
Good fight from Gary Clark to put that one home on the rebound. Steve Prohm, Greg Meskel joining you from Moby Arena here in Fort Collins. Colorado State charging out to a 10-point lead at the break. Here's Bemba now into Jorgensen, turning and hitting.
Jorgensen's got a great matchup, gets him on his back. That's the 4th assist tonight for Bemba. The trigger spot, the guy that they run the offense through when Bemba and Jorgensen are in the game. Bemba, really good pass into the big fella.
Only 3 guys have scored for Colorado State. It's working thus far. Jorgensen leading the charge with 21. Meanwhile, El Amin can't hit, too strong, and Bemba's there for the board. Pasquarelli, and Ali Farouk-Manesh loves that call on the bump. How about the firm of Jorgensen and Pasquarelli outdueling Utah State here?
+4 by themselves.
Butler. Bemba. Clark all over him, and a kick from Drake Allen.
But you can see what they want to do right here, Greg. Jorgensen's going against Falslev, and they're really trying to establish him one-on-one in the post against Falslev. I thought Bemba had a chance to get it to him one more time with the high-low pass.
Shot clock resets to 20 after the kick. Rex Steiner, the give to Pasquarelli. Up fake, Crafty, just short. Gets his own board. Jorgensen, way downtown, places.
That possession right there is going to make Jared Calhoun sick. Getting your butts kicked on the offensive glass and then giving up at a wide-open 3 to Jorgensen. Credit Pasquarelli for the toughness inside.
Allen, good drive, and that just curls in. Jorgensen, all 5 points this half thus far for Colorado State.
His 5th 3 of the night just gives the offense so much more spacing and the ability to really spread people out.
And then a missed connection. He's had a couple of those.
5th turnover. The good thing with some of Jorgensen's turnovers, especially against a team like Utah State, is their dead ball turnovers, where at least Colorado State, who's been terrific tonight on the defensive end, can get their defense set.
11 turnovers for Colorado State, one area to tighten up. Collins the give to Clark, floater in close, gets the friendly roll.
More movement right there for Utah State, gives them an opportunity to get an easier basket. You've got to continue to move the basketball side to side.
Butler. Talked about Utah State wanting to force turnovers, turn that into offense. They're getting the takeaways. Just haven't been able to eat into this deficit all that much. Bemba, hook. And it'll go the way of Utah State.
I'll tell you what, that almost looked like, to me, it was off Bemba.
Yeah,
but play on right here.
They called it off the Rams, then gave it back to the Rams without a challenge. Jorgensen now with 7. He's stripped. It's a takeaway for Collins. He's got El Amin. Collins the Euro. Not there. El Amin the follow. Rams quickly back the other way.
Kyle Jorgensen's trading turnover.
That's 4 team fouls now on Utah State. Jorgensen working on Templin. Fading off the right side. Really tipped in inadvertently by El Amin, and now here come the Aggies. Allen spinning, and a whistle. They'll get a block on the Rams.
And you can see Utah State, a lot more pressure getting paint.
Back to our game now. Ali Farouk-Manesh looking on as off the timeout. Utah State able to convert. And chipping away now, down 5, 40-35. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
Well, if you look at the stats in the first couple minutes, they're winning the rebounding, Utah State is. The defensive field goal percentage is down to 40 this half. So starting to get back to their identity.
Jorgensen backdoor, Booth the hammer.
Kerry Booth, if you ever see your defender's back, it's an automatic back cut. They call it a burn here in Fort Collins. Really good catch and finish.
Collins to respond, off to the side. Gary Booth had been a
powerful finish by Booth.
Farouk-Manesh raving about Booth, his growth from the summertime until now. Said he has grown a ton, super comfortable with who he is as a player. He's totally bought in.
What makes Colorado State's offense so good and so efficient is they've got guys like Bemba and Jorgensen that are the trigger man, and the trigger man is clean. When you turn your back as a dribbler, we are coming to scrape and scratch at that basketball to get a turnover.
Inbound under the bucket, and Muniz is there. So now Booth, Muniz getting some other scorers involved after the trio of Pasquarelli, Jorgensen, and Bemba. Falslev, step back, triple. Too strong. McIver draws a crowd. Caught with Templin in coverage. Booth on over and back. He thought he was McIver just to trust himself more, just relax. Always wants to make the perfect play. That's not possible every time. Perryman deflected. It's Jorgensen out to Booth. Booth on the run. Couple of huge steps and he's stripped. Falslev now. Perryman. El Amin, a travel. 4 straight turnovers, 2 for each team, as Utah State gives it away. Their 7th turnover on the night. Muniz, Pasquarelli all day, buries it.
The ability to pass the ball out of the post. Jorgensen, Bemba, Muniz, who has size at the guard position. When all that help comes, the skip pass is wide open, then Pasquarelli, you know you can't leave him open.
Rams answering that Utah State run with a 7-0 run of their own. Collins right back.
And that's better offense for Utah State right there. Getting Collins off some movement, some action, some pin downs, instead of just trying to go one-on-one to get his shot.
And if they can get MJ Collins activated, opens up all kinds of possibilities in this second half. He's got 8. Butler, tough pass and another turnover for Colorado.
10 points again to lead the Mountain West at 19 points, and then never shooting better than 29%, and now shooting in the 40s.
King, the giveaway, Collins up high.
And those are live ball turnovers. Those are the pick 6 turnovers Colorado State can't afford. And you can see Kobe King ramping up this defense, putting more pressure on Rex Steiner.
Now 18 points off turnovers. That's a key number. We talked about it earlier on. And now another takeaway. Now it's King's turn. The give. Templin, oh, rocks the rim.
Kobe King could have shot that. Really good unselfish play given to Templin. Colorado State needs to slow down. Unforced turnovers, guard to guard, simple passes, turning the basketball over.
Season high 17 turnovers now for Colorado State. Still in the lead, up 5, Rex Steiner. Baseline jump, all net.
Really good poise by Brandon Rex Steiner right there. Great shot fake, gets the defender up. Really good controlled dribble for a little 17-foot pull-up.
Perryman. Clark battling. Booth rips it.
Great job talking to those guys last night. Talking about the dog days of February that are coming up. How do you respond? How do you act during those dog days? And then how do you respond coming off a loss?
I told the guys, look, 2 losses in a row, that's a little bump in the season. Don't let it become a big bump in the season. Aiming to snap a 2-game slide tonight in Fort Collins. Rex Steiner, the kick to Booth. Booth battling, back rim. Each team went on runs earlier in this second half. Utah State an 8-0 surge. Colorado State responded with a 7-0 run, and now it's just one haymaker leading to another. Pull up, Collins, all net. On the other end, Butler left 3, can't hit, the follow, Booth, and 1! Booth cannot hit on the free throw, but he's been a big addition out of the portal. Did not get a lot of run at Illinois. He has seen major opportunity here with Colorado State. Falslev. The give to Templin. Up fake, steps through, and drops the hammer.
Really good job by Templin right there, playing on 2 feet and then with the step through.
Utah State, they made their last 5 field goals. Muniz driving, it's Booth from 3. He can't hit. Long outlet, Templin. More slams on the way.
Got to get back on defense. Nobody's back. Easy basket for Utah State, and they're within 3. The closest they've been since it was 3-2.
51-48. Aggies on the comeback trail. Rex Steiner with the handles. Off his foot. A turnover. Perryman. Collins steps through. Tough shot. Makes it look easy. 1-point game.
Again, great footwork by MJ Collins, playing off 2 feet, shot fake, step through, and the ability to finish.
You're getting that feeling now here in this second half.
You talk to all these coaches in this league, the one word they use to describe this league, physicality. Physicality and toughness. And you can see these refs let them play.
The Mountain West is a steel cage match every night. Pasquarelli, Rex Steiner, from 3, not there, and a whistle. One is there for the board, and Utah State has a chance to go in front for the first time since 2-0. Chant for defense goes out in Moby. Clark in too deep, but a foul.
Big foul, because you've only got 2 team fouls. Good smart play by Bemba, but you can't get buried and give up that deep a post position.
Into Collins, fading from 3, too short.
Those are the shots by Collins that we're talking about. Turn those ones down and get one a little bit better later in the shot clock.
Here's Rex-Steiner. Skips it. Pasquarelli. Muniz into the lane. It's Jorgensen left alone from 3. Off to the right side. He's been quiet after a blazing hot start. First missed triple for Kyle Jorgensen. Still a 1-point game. False left. Collins straight away. Air ball.
A couple major keys winning on the road anywhere in the country. The free throw line. Can you get to the free throw line? Can you rebound the basketball? But shot selection is a major key.
Rams go into Bemba. Spinning with the hook. Templin swats that away. On the move now. Corner triple. All net. Utah State goes back in front. It's their first lead since 2-0 thanks to Elijah Perryman.
Circle that moment, Greg. Templin's block, Perryman's 3 on the other end, turning defense into offense. The question was, is that goaltending?
No call in the moment, and that triple has quieted the Moby Madness. It's a 9-0 run for Utah State. Shot clock to 5. A foul against you on the free throw line, as if there was a foul called. Not the case, and the ball to Utah State. Jorgensen had those 5 points early in this second half. Now Templin, floater on the way, and he gets the roll.
And again, Templin, Gary Clark giving major minutes for this Aggie team on the road tonight. They needed those post guys. Thought that was one area they needed improvement in from the UNLV game the other night.
Rams ice cold right now from the field. No field goals last 5:20 and counting. Jorgensen goes hook. And then a whistle as Bemba came over the back. Full figures now with 10 points and cuts it down to 2.
Colorado State back in their man defense now.
They've shown some different looks to the Aggies. Allen, top of the circle, 3. He goes back in. Bemba, Templin on the floor and calls a timeout. The hustle from Carson Templin.
One of the back end of conference play for Utah State. 8 teams in the league in the top 100. You've got to get this one to keep that resume looking clean.
Falslev on the drive, flips that up and puts it away.
Very physical driver, drives into guys' chest, and has great ability to finish around the basket.
Rams, meanwhile, hanging on in this one from the free throw line. No field goals in the last 6 minutes plus. Muniz, Butler from 3. They had to have it.
Muniz, great job, sinking everybody with his penetration, playing off 2 feet, pivot, and then makes the kick out to Butler.
First points of the night for Jace Butler. A huge ad for the Washington transfer. 1-point game. Collins backdoor, up fake and draws a foul.
Ball so well that somebody's going to be open outside the arc. MJ Collins, great job down there, not going right away. Shot fake, getting the big fella up in the air and drawing a foul.
Good on the first, 83% from the line. Shooting straight into the student section here at Moby Arena.
But the difference for Utah State, second half, Colorado State, 36% from the field, 33% from 3, and they are winning the rebounding battle, and that's why we've got a game going down to the stretch.
Second one is good. Aggies have turned it around in a major way. They haven't needed the charity stripe. Those are their first free throws of this second half. And they're up 3. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Here's Muniz. Draws a crowd once again. This time he's stripped. It's Falslev. Loose ball. Falslev diving. He goes ahead. Collins in for the jam. Hustle plays. A takeaway. Templin the rip.
And it's what they do, Greg. Forced turnovers, 50-50 plays. It's what makes their offense play at a high level. Too many turnovers for Colorado State.
24 points off turnovers, right where Jared Calhoun wants to be.
Makes the 50-50 tough play and gives it up to Collins for the flush.
That was an unofficial election, I believe, but he is beloved there. Under 2.5 to go. 63-58 Utah State. The give here to Clark, battling, and they'll call him for steps.
Good look by Collins right there. He saw the defense shift, the big shift. He had Clark on the roll. Clark just has to be a little bit more patient down there with his footwork.
Colorado State led 40-27 early in this second half. Now it's Utah State with their largest lead of the night, up 5, 63-58.
You're only down 2 possessions if you're Colorado State. You're in the double bonus. Don't panic. Get a good shot right here. Get this to a 1-possession game and go play defense.
Shot clock to 6. Butler, another 3. Rebound, Pasquarelli. Jorgensen, back to Butler. Try it again. This one works.
The glass, they said it would be a big key. Colorado State's offensive rebounder has kept us in this game. Great unselfish play right there by Jorgensen to find Butler.
2-point game.
And Jake's fan base. And then now tonight, Moby Madness. All 3 have been at a high level.
90 seconds to go in this one. Allen controls.
Falslev lucky he didn't get away with an illegal screen right there.
Falslev goes to work on Rechsteiner. Down the lane, off the glass, too strong. And the rebound, Jorgensen. .110 to play. Rechsteiner. Dangerous pass. Jorgensen hangs on.
Those are the ones that they turned over.
And they turn it over again. Falslev comes up with it. They give to Drake Allen. We're under a minute to go.
And as good as Kyle Jorgensen's been offensively scoring the basketball, 7 turnovers tonight, and so many of them unforced. Just no reason to make that pass. Rechsteiner has nothing to do with it if he catches it down there.
Shot clock to 10. Aggies in the driver's seat, up 2. Timer to 6. Allen. Allen fading. No good. Bemba the rebound. Shot clock is off. Colorado State with the ball.
And Coach Ferognish is going to play this out.
Rams can tie or go for the win.
You got to go, though, because you're down 2. If you miss, you're going to have to foul. You got to go.
Jorgensen, 7. Jorgensen battling, fading, too strong. Bemba, a whistle. Gary Clark, huge rebound.
Good job keeping in front, making him make a tough jump hook.
Only 16 fouls, so not at the limit yet. Allen inbounding. They have.
If you're Colorado State, you're looking for a miss here, and then call timeout so you can try to go the length of the floor.
It's a 1-and-1. Collins hits the first. 3-point game, and now an opportunity for one more to try to all but put this one away. 64-61, MJ Collins. Not his best night, but he can finish it. And does. Knocks down the second free throw. 4-point lead. Everyone back for Utah State. Butler the give to Bemba, and he calls for time.